This video is brought to you by SoccerPro.com. Be sure to visit SoccerPro.com for all the latest soccer gear at everyday low prices with no membership fees. Don't forget to use coupon code SR4U at checkout for $10 off a $75 purchase, plus free shipping within the US. Hey guys, Josh from SoccerReviewsForYou.com, bringing you an unboxing video of a pair of Nike Tiempo Legend 4s in the Soft Ground Pro stud pattern. And this is the brand new colorway. If you're looking for the Soft Ground Pro in this particular colorway, it won't be available till August 1st, so you're seeing it a little bit early here. But this is the bag. It comes with just a black string bag with the red Tiempo logos, as well as the Nike swoosh. I know you guys like to see that. Then just a couple of extras you get with this particular model. You get an extra set of red laces. Black laces are included on the shoe. So nice that they include an extra pair of laces. You get the stud wrench for the soft ground stud pattern. Right there, you get two different studs. You're only going to need this one, but you do get two different options there. And then you get an extra set of soft ground studs. This is a longer set than what comes on the shoe, and it comes in this pretty cool kind of test tube container, which is pretty cool. You can see that this comes in 15 as well as 13 millimeter studs, where the ones included on the shoe are, like I said, are a little bit shorter. Get it out of the box here, and like I said, this is the brand new colorway. It will be available August 1st, but for right now it's technically not out yet. But this is pretty much it, guys. This is the black, white, and red colorway with a little bit of silver gray accents on the back here with this little Tiempo design they have going. But this is the Soft Ground Pro model. I'm getting more into doing the soft ground shoes because I realize I have a European fan base where soft grounds are a little bit more common than they are in North America. Main reason for that being is that in North America, generally the ground's a little bit harder. There's really not a need for soft ground shoes, and they are getting pretty popular with this kind of mixed sole stud pattern. A lot of companies are going with this. We've seen Adidas do it, and now Nike's pushing this on all of their lines now. What's also unique about the Soft Ground Pro stud pattern on the Tiempo line is that the original colorways, apart from this one, as well as the Clash colorway, were all your standard 6-stud soft ground stud pattern. So you only had the 2 studs in the back, then obviously the 4 studs under the forefoot. But they've moved to this mixed sole, which I believe the Laser has also moved to the same exact stud pattern. So if you're looking for a soft ground model, you're going to be getting the mixed sole as opposed to your standard 6-stud, which nobody is going to be complaining about. And as you can see, it's a little bit different than what your standard firm ground stud pattern. It's actually a fair bit different. The biggest difference for me that really kind of was surprising to me was the sole plate itself. It's significantly thicker, significantly more structurally sound than the standard firm ground version, which is definitely a good thing. I would be worried about the stud pressure that you would get if they had kept the sole plate the same thickness, but the plastic on this particular sole plate is significantly thicker. It's reinforced all the way through. You can see these extra kind of little thinned out sections, but the rest, it's really thick sole, really good stiffness to it, and I wouldn't be worried about stud pressure at all. But as far as the stud pattern goes, obviously you have these metal studs, which are technically your soft ground, what qualifies the shoe as a soft ground stud pattern. You have your 4 in the forefoot here, and your 2 in the back, like you would get from your standard 6-stud. But what makes this unique is that it's a mixed sole, and you have these plastic studs mixed in. We've seen a lot of Nike players wearing this mixed sole stud pattern on their shoes, and people started to begin to ask for it. So Nike's finally released it to the public, which is kind of cool that they have done that. I wouldn't say that it's necessarily better than a standard soft ground sole plate, but it's something that's different that people want to try out, and it's definitely not going to hurt you to have these extra studs on there. So it's cool that they have released it. You have these 2 standard heel studs in the back here, in combination with your soft ground studs. They're kind of these rounded bladed things, and they're fairly reinforced. You can see these little runoffs going down the side here. Really stiff, really going to provide that extra bit of stud pattern. They're also slightly shorter than your soft ground stud, and keep in mind these are the shorter studs on here, so if you did want the longer soft ground metal studs, again, those are available in the box for you to put on at a later time if you do need it. Also keep in mind, this is a soft ground stud pattern, so you should not be using it on firm ground, should not be using it on turf, such as any kind of artificial surface, artificial grass, artificial turf, that carpet-like stuff. This is something you completely do not want to use. You don't want to even use firm ground studs on that kind of surface. Stick to a turf shoe. It's going to be the best, it's going to be the safest, and it's not going to compromise the durability of your shoe. I'm sure you've heard me talk about this before. A lot of places have kind of advertised this to be used on turf. I strongly recommend not doing so. You're going to hurt yourself, you're going to wreck your shoe, and it's just not something that you're supposed to be doing. Soft ground shoes are intended to be used on soft, natural surfaces, meaning muddy, dirty, wet,
That's really what you want to be using this kind of shoe on. Anything else is really not necessary, and it's just going to hurt yourself as well as the shoe. You obviously have these two support studs here in plastic, just behind the two studs in the forefoot. Again, they're more as support studs more than anything else, but they are there. And then you have almost nothing. You just have the one stud on the outside in between the four soft ground studs. And you have what's unique here is this kind of angled stud right at the toe, kind of as a push-off stud. So I'm really kind of happy that they put that there. Really cool. It adds that little bit of extra, kind of an extra push-off point on the shoe that you wouldn't normally get from a 6-stud stud pattern. So it's cool that it is included. Just talk a little bit about the shoe itself. This is the Tiempo Legend 4. I have done a full written review on the firm ground version, so if you do want to check that out, that link right to the review page on my website will be available to you to go check out that full written review. Really give you some details on this shoe and how it feels, because this is a really great shoe, especially if you're looking for something a little bit more classic, a little bit more traditional, good quality leather, nice quality fit, and a very comfortable shoe at that. The Legend is a really good option for you if that's what you're looking for. The front of the shoe here, you can see from this division line right here, all the way across the front of the toe to the instep here is kangaroo leather. Really high quality, nice and soft. And it'll fit a little bit tight at first. The sizing is true, but keep in mind they will fit a little bit tight at first, but they stretch a significant amount, really offering a fantastic fit if you do get the right size. I would recommend not getting any kind of extra space in the toe, simply because they will stretch and they're not going to fit all that great after you do break them in. So getting them nice and tight to start off with is definitely going to benefit you in the long run. And then the sides of the shoe are made out of Nike's Kangolite material, the same material we're seeing on the Laser series as well as the CTR 360 series. And it's a really high quality material. It has that same kind of cushion feel of the leather, not identical but very similar. It's also not going to stretch, so it's going to really enhance the longevity of the shoe and make sure that it's going to last you a long time, and kind of ensure that you're going to have that quality fit even after break-in, which can be an issue with a lot of kangaroo leather shoes. Obviously you have the suede heel liner as well, and the internal heel counter, which is really nice. Overall, really great shoe. There's a nice memory foam insert in the tongue. It really is a great shoe, guys. Again, if you want to check out the high quality pictures as well as buy it now links for the Soft Ground Pro version, there will be links on the review page on my website. The full written review will be up in a little bit, guys. I'm just going to wear this soft ground sole plate a little bit just to get a better idea of how it actually does feel, and then I'll kind of update the review and put it up there. But again, in the meantime, if you want to see a review just for the Legend itself, there'll be a link in the description right to the review page for the firm ground version. So go ahead and check that out if that does interest you. Again, the buy it now links, the high quality pictures for the Soft Ground Pro model will be on my website with the best prices online. So go ahead and check that out if that does interest you. And keep in mind that this colorway will not be available till August 1st. So if you are looking for this colorway exactly, you're going to have to wait a little bit. But pretty much that's it, guys. Any questions you guys have related to the video, go ahead and leave a comment down below. I'll try to get an answer to you guys. And any questions not related to the video, go ahead and leave that on my Facebook page. There'll be a link in the description to that as well. If you haven't gone and liked the Facebook page, I highly recommend you do so. Any good deals that I find, I'll generally post it on Facebook. Any new content that goes up on the website, I post it on Facebook. Any new stuff that's about to go on YouTube gets posted on Facebook. So if you want to see what's going to be going up in the next couple of days, Facebook's the place where that happens. So like I said, if you haven't gone and liked the Facebook page, go ahead and do so. Again, that link will be in the description. And as always, guys, thanks for watching.